Hello and welcome again to this channel. Today we'll be talking about crypto inheritance planning. All you need to know: what will happen to your crypto assets at the event of your demise. If you've not been thinking about it, you need to start thinking about it right now. You need to start thinking about it right now. So if you are a owner of any digital currency, you need to start thinking about crypto inheritance planning. So in this video, I'll be telling you all you need to know about it. Perhaps you've not even heard about it before and you are hearing it for the first time. You are in good hands. In this video, you know all you need to know about crypto inheritance planning. So stay with me as we head on into the video. Now, what is crypto inheritance planning? What is crypto inheritance planning? Because of the relative newness of the crypto or cryptocurrency in the world is still trying to adopt or adapt to it. This is true in terms of technology, in terms of law, in commerce, and even in estate planning. Unlike other assets like real estate and liquidity funds in banks, which people have been doing asset planning for over the years. Unlike such assets, cryptocurrency is still relatively new, so people don't yet know about the fact that they can have a crypto inheritance planning for even their digital assets. So in this video, we'll take you through all you need to know about it. So what happens to your crypto if you die? What happens to your crypto if you die? What happens to your crypto if you die? We have the case of Gerald Courtney, who is the CEO of Quadriga SS, one of the biggest exchange situated in Canada. At the event of his death in 2018, a whopping 250 million worth of cryptocurrency was lost because he did not have a crypto inheritance planning. And the key to all of this digital currency, all of this asset was lost with him. He was the only one in charge of all of these assets, the key to all of these assets. And so at the event of his death in India, these assets were lost and lost forever. Imagine $250 million. That's a whole lot of money, right? Yes, it's a whole lot of money. And no matter the amount, even if it is $1 that you have in any exchange, on any exchange, in any wallet, cold or hot wallet, you need to start thinking on putting in place. You never can tell if that $1 will turn to $1 million tomorrow. You need to start putting in place a crypto inheritance plan so that perhaps if you die today, we are not saying you will die today, perhaps if you die today, your loved ones, the people you claim to love, your mom, your wife, your children, your friends, whichever, will be able to have access to all of these assets. So what will happen to your crypto asset if you die? If you don't have a will, what will happen to your crypto asset is that it will go through a probate. A probate will be applied in court through the intestacy law. They call it the intestacy law in any country, to determine how your assets should be distributed. This will be done by the government. Your loved ones does not have any say in it. It means what probate simply means is that you passed away without preparing any will, without saying who and who should inherit or should take a part of your asset. So meaning there's no legal document on ground to determine how your estate or your assets should be distributed. So the decision to control and divide up your estate and assets will be determined by the government. So all your labors in trading, in investing will be lost. It will be lost because it could take 7 to 8 years before all of these processes are done before anybody in among your loved ones could even have access to these your assets. So it's important. You need to know. So you need to know. So that's probate. Number 2, a will. If you have a will, your assets will still go through a probate. So you need to be correctly and adequately informed. Even if you have a will, your assets will still have to go through a probate. However, instead of your assets to be distributed by the government anyhow they deem fit, because you have a will, your will will already point to the person who will be your heir. That is, in your will you already prepared who and who should inherit any part of your crypto assets. So you already have in your will the people who you want your crypto assets to be designated to. So I will still not advise that you just have a will alone. It's important you need to know the last thing, which is a trust. You're setting up a trust. So how do you set up a trust? What is a trust, and how do you set it up? A trust is simply that your estate will not, or your asset will not have to go through a probate at all. So your asset will be correctly and adequately distributed at the right time you want it to be distributed. So a trust will designate how your beneficiary should receive your property. So you could be a living trust, that is, you will be the one who will decide how your assets will be distributed as long as you are alive. Or you could have a backup trustee, that is, after your demise, someone who will decide how your assets how and when your assets will be distributed according to your will that you have made before your demise. So it's important you have a trust. And there are various trust organizations which I'm going to list some here. Crypto asset inheritance planning firms that you could make use of. We have the Safe Haven is a crypto asset inheritance planning firm that you could use to prepare a crypto inheritance plan for your loved ones at the event of your demise. You also have Toolkit Solutions. We have Trust and Will firm. We also have Digipos, and lastly we have Evergreen Legacy Planning firm. All of these firms could help you correctly and rightly put in place a crypto inheritance plan which will safely put your loved ones in a safe spot at the event of your death or demise. Remember Gerard Courtney, who died. His loved ones, they didn't get a dime out of all the $250 million that he left behind. They could not access it. So you need to contact any of these firms today. I perhaps also heard that some of crypto assets exchanges are now looking into a next of kin solution in their platforms. Probably Binance and some other firm are considering that, where you have the information of your next of kin imputed into their system, and at the event of an inactivity for some period of time on your account, they could contact your next of kin so that they could access, they will know about your digital assets and be able to access it. So it's important. You need to start thinking about it if you've not been thinking about it. And lastly, I would like to introduce to you this book by Paula Morgan, who is a lawyer. A simple guide for owners. Crypto asset inheritance planning is simple guide for owners. You need to get it to have a comprehensive knowledge on crypto inheritance planning and how you could go about it, whether it is $1 or $100 or $1,000 or even $1 million or $1 billion that you have as your digital assets, you need to put in place a crypto inheritance planning to put your loved ones in a safe spot if perhaps anything happen to you at any time. So that will be all. That's a brief guide on crypto inheritance planning. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would like you to share this video to your friends who are also probably crypto traders or investors, crypto investors, who might have any amount of crypto or digital currency, and you ensure that they listen to this video also, they watch this video also, so that they could know about crypto inheritance planning and be correctly positioned for any eventualities. So until another time, stay safe and keep watching the Web3 community. Bye.